third or fourth, you know, in that range, you know, that kind of thing. Because I could always do make the everyday play every day on the baseball field. That's kind of what I was kind of like. You know, I didn't do those great ones, but the everyday play I could make. So it was, you know, it was goofy that this golf game somehow didn't work that way, huh?
Now I'm to the point right now when I step up to the ball. Going back, you're asking me about I'd seen something on the golf channel, and when this guy got done, his stance, putting his stance together, he took about 10 minutes. It looked like he was looking for these change in the ground. Yeah. And I called you up and I said, give me your thoughts about stance. And I've mentioned this all the time. AJ, give me something. Tell me about stance. What do you think of it? How do you set your spine on it? What about the knees, with the weight angle, the weight distribution? Tell me about your stance. What do you think of that? And you think of, when you said to me, you said to me, I take my stance like with the ball. It can't be that simple. You got to give me more than that. It can't be that simple.
No, that's it. That's it. Well, it's what you do every day. Come on. You know, and you get things done, and you don't worry about all that stuff when you do anything else you do in your life. I don't know why somehow in golf we have to go through all this, golly, we got to do that stuff that's just, somehow it has to be this structure, that structure, that structure. And you don't look on a tour. You look at Freddie Couples.
Yeah, I know, but you know, you look on tour, and it's amazing, and they're getting away from it now, but going back to Mr. Hogan real quickly, he has that coffee book, you know, the Hogan and Steve. And there's one picture in that coffee book where he's setting up to hit a three-wood. He's in the fairway, he's setting up to hit the three-wood. And every time I look at that picture, I hear you. Because Hogan is just standing there, and he's standing there like he wants to hit the ball. You know? His ass isn't stuck out.
Nope.
He doesn't have the arch
in the back. Nope.
The shoulders aren't square. In fact, there's a little bit of a round thing to his shoulders.
Yep.
And he's getting ready to hit the ball.
Right.
And every time I'll look at Nicklaus too, and you'll see Nicklaus and his shoulders. You look at an early Jack Nicklaus, his shoulders are round.
Yeah.
You could get over.
Yeah.
So every time I see a young guy, and they're starting to get away from this, I believe, but his butt's sticking out, and he's got that arch in his back and stuff like that. I really ask myself the question: how can they move? How can they hit the ball?
Well, you know, a lot of players that I've seen hit good shots in spite of what they think, not because of what they think.
Right.
And that their athleticism sort of blows through and helps them. And the problem that I see a lot in golf is that good ball strikers, good athletes, people that have a good sense of hitting the ball, have no idea why they do it. They have no idea. And so what they do is they mouth golf swing stuff, thinking that that'll make them sound more erudite. It'll make them sound like they're more sophisticated golfer than they are, because they just take it and hit it. I remember this one tour player that I asked when, you know, we said, I don't know, I have no idea what I do. I just hit it.
That's the most honest answer in the world.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine these guys, you know, Golf Digest asking Mr. Nicklaus, hey, we need an article, we need 500 words on stance. Well, I stand up to hit the ball.
I stand up to hit the ball.
You can't say that.
You can't say that. You got to hit. Well, what about the alignment things? Well, I don't know. Ask Freddie Couples. He aims 30 degrees left of the target every time he hits his shot.
Right.
His feet are on 30 degrees left.
Right.
What? And he starts it just a little left of the flagstick and fades it in. Huh? And he hits it 320.
You know,
What?
If you do that here, you know, we got this motto on this website, no bullshit allowed, whatever it is. Well, this guy, when you come to see him for a lesson, what you'll get is, you'll get the title of his book. What are you telling yourself again? The Truth?
AJ Reveals the Truth About Golf.
The Truth About Golf. It's a great book. Go ahead and check it out. But that's the one thing you get when you talk to this guy and you see him in person, and that's the truth. And that might be the most difficult part about his lesson, is the fact that he'll give you the truth, and you'll be saying to yourself, bullshit. Not bullshit. It's the truth. I got into my Lewis Blackie thing.
Yeah. Right.
But that's what this guy's all about. It's about the truth. It's about the truth when it comes to golf. And you'll be amazed at how simple the truth is. You know, it reminds me of the time I was talking to you about Bobby Jones, and I'd seen Nicklaus had came out with that Bobby Jones tape, and I was breaking went down step by step, and Bobby Jones is hitting the ball, he's up on his right toe, and I called you up, and I said, because I know you're Bobby Jones' guy, and I said, well, you know, Jones could have really been good if he could have gotten better balance when he hit the ball. And you know, and to this day, I can't believe how arrogant I was to say that, but it's a fault, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, oh, no, it's just, you know, when we have a notion in our head about what the truth is, even if it's not true, we come to decisions, or we make decisions, or we have opinions based on what we believe is the truth behind it. I mean, on this planet, for a very long time, the smartest people on this planet absolutely knew that the sun went around the earth, and that the earth was sitting still and it was flat, and the sun moved up into the sky in the east, and it set over there in the west.
These were the smartest guys.
Smartest guys on the planet, because it made intuitive sense, our intuition. Our intuition is sort of the shorthand that we use to get along in life. You know, it's the way we know, yeah, I don't want, somebody comes up to you, no, I don't want to do that. You don't really know, you can't go through all the reasons you don't want to, but intuitively you don't want to do that. And it's our shorthand for getting on, so we don't have to get stuck and logically think everything through. And then we begin to trust our intuition implicitly. And sometimes we sit here and I said, look, I'm going to tell you, that Copernicus idiot that's saying that the sun is there and that the earth is rotating, okay, you and I sit here and we're going to sit here all day. Didn't move all day, sat in the chair all day, didn't move. Nope. The sun went from there to there. Did you move? I didn't move. The chair didn't move. This place didn't move. The sun went from there to there. The Copernicus guy's an idiot. And so our intuition tells us, from what we observe, that the sun moves.
Now, I did an episode about a year ago that the dude's life, and it's called Responsibility. A lot of my episodes, I can't script them because I can't remember them. I try to remember them, my favorite translations, and I fuck up. That's what happens.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this thing about responsibility, and I'm talking to these guys about, well, how are you going to, why don't you just hit the ball as hard as you can? And I get over the ball, maybe I have a pitching edge, maybe I have a drive, I forget. I'm just trying to hit the ball as hard as I can. And then I said, no, that wasn't hard. And I said, let me try this, see if I can hit it really hard. Oh yeah, that's that. And before I know it, my grip has changed, okay? And then my stance changed. You know, it's like I get into my coding thing or something. Mm-hmm. I get it, and I'm doing that dance. You said something earlier about a dance. I do a dance. I actually do a dance. But if I take responsibility, if I want to hit the ball, I'm there. I'm right here. Right. And I never get there when I play the game. Right. And that whole thing about...
You're not alone in that. I mean, that's I see that a lot where people are usually afraid to swing hard at it, for instance, you know, that sort of thing. I actually had one student say to me when I said, okay, you all said, I want you to kill it, hit it as hard as you can, kill it. And he stopped and he looked at me and said, I've never had anybody tell me to kill it before. So,
I'm not necessarily proud of this, but there's a few episodes I've done where I've been pissed off before I turn the camera on about something. You know, so it just ticked me off. I said, well, I got to get an episode on police. And I'll go down the base and I'll be so pissed off that I kill the ball. And it's the best I swing, you know, in the last year. Just trying to nail the ball.
Right. Get rid of a lot of weird stuff in your head that isn't pertinent.
So I got 67%. I got hand-eye. I got to take responsibility. And just, you know, I think you introduced me. Did you say pound the ball or beat on the ball? I think you said beat on the ball.
Beat on the back end of it, right?
You know, if I had to ask myself what's one thing I want to do, I want to be able to beat on the ball.
Yep.
In fact, I told you, you know, if I have, what do you want for Christmas, dude? What I want to be able to do is I want to pick this thing up, and I just want to beat on the ball.
Pound on it.
But then, of course, I started thinking about my lag, you know? I can do it. Well, I can do hogan moves. Don't listen.
No, I'm telling you. No, I know you can't. What I'm saying is, you know, when you pound on the ball,
I took 4 years.
last thing you need to even consider is whether there's lag or not, you know.
I spent 4 years swinging like Freddie Couples.
Okay.
I can take that thing out and get that late shoulder turn there, and I can do Freddie Couples. I was pretty good with hogan. Baldo took me about 2 years of my lifetime. But
How about that?
But if you were to ask me what I really wanted for Christmas, see, if I want to just pick this club up, I got to grip it a different way.
Okay. If you're just going to beat on the thing,
if
right?
I just wanted to pick up the grip, my grip changes. It just did it right there. See, I can't grip it that way.
Why not? Wouldn't be right?
Too damn simple. Now, if I stand that way, my stance gets wide again.
Okay.
And for the last 2 years, I've been doing this dance, you know, like an old guy.
Keep it narrow, huh?
It keeps getting more narrow every year. If I wanted to beat that son of a bitch.
Yep. And the problem is?
I'm too stupid.
No, the problem is,
guys
see,
out here, they're special.
the truth is, all the guys that aren't terribly bright or that, you know, aren't intellectually oriented usually play really good golf.
Okay.
I found that out way back a long time ago. You know, guys that I knew growing up that weren't particularly good students, you know, didn't get good grades and stuff, and were on the golf course and didn't complicate things intellectually, were good players. And I thought, well, you know, I've come from an academic background in my home. My mom was, you know, taught us very early, and we were expected to get good grades, and we did. And that there was superiority in anything when you could think more about it. And then I was really upset that these guys were, no, wait, Dad. Well, no, what I'm saying is I was upset that these guys who I knew academically weren't even close. So I knew they didn't have, you know, a way of solving the problems in a sense, but they go up there and just beat the snot out of the golf ball and kick my behind. And it ticked me off no end. And I thought, damn it. So what the? So I just got more and more intellectual about it. And it's just the wrong way to go. That's why when, you know, when you're thinking about that stuff, that brain of yours is going on and on and on and on and on because you're a problem solver. That's what you do every day in your profession. That's what you do. You solve problems for people. You get solve problems, solve problems. Well, the intellectual problem solving in golf turns out to be so simple that it isn't intellectually stimulating, and you want to go, well, if I can do that, so if I can do that, I can think about this too, and I can do it. Well, no, you can't. You can't, but that's what you think. And so the intellectually active person gets in his way, and that's one of the things when you hear that, just like what you said, wait, that's too easy. Too easy, I don't know, what do you mean too easy? Well, I mean, it's really been hard. Golf's been hard all these years. If it would have been that easy, I would have been doing it, because I'm a good problem solver.
I am a problem solver.
I know. And so what happens is you come to golf, and when the solution turns out to be quite simple, you go, no, that's too simple. Instead of saying, oh, it was that simple.
Mrs. Peel and I have a granddaughter who lives in the Myrtle Beach area, and she's referred to as a squirrel. And I had the squirrel out, and we were hitting golf balls one day, and she's a natural actor. And I'm trying not to mess her up. Simple as that.
Good.
Trying to keep it
Good for
fun.
you.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and in fact, one time when she was like 4 years old, she's 9 now, and when she was 4, I took her out to play, and I had to hit balls in the range. And after a few shots, she turned to me, she says, well, you got to show me. And I said, no, I'm never going to show you.
Just keep hitting them. Just keep hitting them.
And every now and then she'd glance over at me and watch me, which I thought was cool. I think, okay, figure it out for yourself. Yeah. So I think I passed the first stage.
That's good. That's good.
With the facilitator.
Yes, right.
Well, anyway, we were down Myrtle Beach, and we took the squirrel out for dinner, and it was sort of like a franchise sort of place. And this restaurant had a magician who went around from table to table.
Sure.
And Mrs. Peel, she nudges me in the ribs and says, hey, dude, the magician. You know? I said, good, I'll get the magician come over here for the squirrel. Yeah. Of course, Mrs. Peel said, we got tip you.
Right. Yeah. We'll take care of it.
Richard, she comes over, he starts his trick, and I believe, and I'm right here, and he's right here with his hands, and he's doing this trick where he makes his handkerchief appear and disappear.
Mm-hmm.
And he reminds me of you, because you're the only other person I've had close up do a trick with me.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys know that story. Well, anyway, he starts doing a trick with the handkerchief, and boom, it's gone. And boom, it's back again. And the squirrel's there, and she's wide-eyed, and her mouth is open, and she's loving life. You know, she's just, it's the most amazing piece of performance. And I'm watching this guy's hands, and all of a sudden I see that son of a bitch has got a fake thumb on. He's got a fake thumb on, and that handkerchief is going underneath the thing, and it's coming back out. And you know the first thing I thought of? That's what AJ was talking about.
See?
That's my little clap thing.
Yep, yep.
That's what he was talking about. It is a trick.
Yes, it is.
Okay, we're going to wrap this up.
Okay.
Okay. Guys and gals, what you're going to do two things. Number one, keep watching me. But number two is you got to come out and see this guy. Okay? Your website,
Come on out.
www.ajgolf.com.
That is correct.
Okay. You got to do yourself a favor, because I can't believe, I can't imagine all the people I talk to, and what they want to do one time in their life is they want to go to a golf school. Okay, and they talk about these factories. They go to Pinehurst, go there, you know. And they have 20 people, and they have 3 pros working with them, and you're all getting the same stuff. I've seen this guy do his thing. It works. It's pure. It's not homogenized, and you'll get it, and it's something that you can work with. And then when you go back home, you'll enjoy golf for the rest of your life, just like I do. AJGolf.com, come out and see him. He's got some tapes out there on the market. I was like one of the first guys to see his DVD. I still have it. I watch it all the time because I'm still learning stuff from him. And every time he does that stupid card trick, I go, ooh, I got that. Dude,
Yes.
I don't know what else to say.
It's always great seeing you, buddy.
No, I love it.
Always great seeing you. Love you too. Be careful. You got it going the right way.
I think
This is wonderful stuff. I'm so glad for you. Thanks.